This year, the original summer blockbuster is back. To terrify audiences.
This shark, swallow you whole.
From director Steven Spielberg.
That's a 20-footer.
25, 3 tons of them.
I can't hold it!
It's not gonna be pleasant.
Jaws, coming this summer.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
JAWGUST. JAWGUST. JAWGUST, it is JAWGUST, where I will be watching Jaws each day. Podcast, got a podcast, but I'm not quite sure what I will say. The choice of this time I give you pause, 'cause it has nothing to do with Jaws. JAWGUST, it is JAWGUST, where every day I will watch Jaws and talk about Jaws. It helps if you like Jaws. It's day number 13 of JAWGUST, baby. Day number 13. Yeah, I didn't write another song. That was just it. Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Day 13 of JAWGUST. Guess what I did today? I watched Jaws. Guess what I'm doing right now? I'm talking about Jaws. Yeah. Pretty exciting to say that I've done this 13 days in a row, and I am not tired of this movie. In fact, I'm having more fun now than I was maybe a week ago. I'm tweeting about it more at Geek Mentality. I am not Instagramming as much at Geek Mentality, but I should be. And I'm finding there is this hilarious Jaws Twitter community where I am seeing tweets from Chrissy Watkins' Arm and Chief Brody and the guy who the harbor master. Why can't I think of his name right now? It's like I've seen this movie 7,000 times, and yet I can't think of the harbor master. Frank Silva. There's another Twitter account for him. There are Twitter accounts for everybody. Mayor Larry Vaughn. It is hilarious to see these, and I'm like, some of these people, I'm like, there's got to be more tweets out there, more users. The more because they seem to already be in some sort of community, so if they're liking a tweet, other people are seeing it, and it's awesome to see. It's hilarious. I love it. And some of them have shared my music video for Island with a Shark, which is still probably the best thing. It's probably going to be the best thing I do all month. But I have some other ideas that I'm working on, putting a few things together. It's just tonight, it's not happening. Tonight, I am just watching Jaws and talking Jaws. But one of the things that I am doing is a little something tomorrow. You see, my wife and I I have tomorrow off, and we're going to take early afternoon and go to Wells, Maine. So we live in Massachusetts. It's about an hour ride, maybe a little over an hour to get to Wells, Maine. There's this food truck place up there that, like, you get there early enough and it's pretty empty. You wear your mask. They do make you wear a mask, which is good. And then after that, there's a beach we go to that usually we go after 6 so we can bring our dog, but we're not bringing our dog tomorrow. We're just bringing ourselves and just walk around the beach, maybe sit down, maybe put our feet in the water. Might be chilly. It's not going to be like a scorching night. Plus, we do it at night when it's less crowded, and we bring our masks because we don't listen to Mayor Larry Vaughn. But why do I bring this up? What's the point of this? Folks, if you type into Google News or Google or anything, just type in Wells, Maine News today, you might see an interesting headline.
A great white shark was spotted around noon today off of Wells Beach. The shark was said to be about 9 feet long. Lifeguards started clearing beaches at Drake's Island and Wells Beach, and beachgoers were told not to go in the water over their knees, if at all.
So I was, thinking just for fun to take my recorder and go to the beach in Wells, Maine and record myself in the water talking about Jaws. And now, after seeing that report, folks, she mentions Drake's Island. Drake's Island is the exact spot my wife and I are going to or planning on going to as of right now. Now, things could change with the weather or things could change with crazy traffic. I don't know. There's been plenty of times where I make plans and they just don't happen. But as of right now, tomorrow, late afternoon, early evening, I'm going to be at Drake's Island with my voice recorder on location to where there was a great white shark sighting today. Now, okay, it's 24 hours later. Obviously, if some group of fishermen catches a shark and, then everything's fine. We're good. Everything's golden. But if they don't, and it's still out there, people would say, oh, barracuda, what? But if it's a shark, then we have a problem on our hands on the 14th of August. JAWGUST. So, yeah, that's the deal tomorrow. Live on tape from the beaches of Maine, where a great white shark was just seen. I will bring to you JAWGUST 14th, but that's tomorrow. Today, just another fun little episode where I took some notes. And one of the things I want to talk about today, the thing I want to talk about, the highlight is, of course, the picture you see on this episode is Mr. Lenny Hendricks. And, seems like a nice guy, very loyal. But he is a police officer at Amity Island. And why do I say but? Because he obviously hasn't had to deal with much, okay? There's a cut scene or like an alternate take cut scene where Brody sees Chrissy Walken's body. And he has a much more extreme reaction. But I like that they cut that. He reacts, but I like that they cut that and make his reaction a little more subtle because he's from New York City. He's dealt with ripoffs, muggings, all kinds of violent crimes, But in Amity, one man could make a difference. Did you know that there hasn't been a shooting or murder in over 25 years, or at least in 25 years in Amity? What does that tell me? It tells me that being a police officer in Amity is less risky than being a police officer in New York City. And it also means you haven't seen stuff like this. Okay, no one's ready to see a disembodied, whatever you call it, dismembered young lady who has been eaten by a shark or a boat propeller, depending on which medical expert you believe. But Hendricks has probably haven't had to deal with anything. Okay, he that's why he's like, he's ready to pass out almost. And then at one point he's just like, he's picking up the sand. He's like, golly gee, there's a dead body there. Jeepers creepers. But Brody just kind of takes it. Back at the police department, Brody's like already typing away. He can't spell corner. He's got the date wrong. And he listened to the medical examiner. It was a shark attack. But the filing's not right. Polly's more interested in the 9-year-old's karateing the picket fences. And what's Hendricks doing? He's just sitting there drinking his Alka-Seltzer. He's barely there. Like the blonde guy, Cassidy, he's out of it. It's expected. But the police officer should be comforting him. Instead, he's pretty much out of it too. I mean, he was there enough to know that there are no beach closed signs. And the fact that there are ones, Chief Brody can't even rely on him to print. You got to let Polly do the printing, So I guess he must be very loyal because he can't print. He has terrible reactions to dead bodies. And what else? No, I think that's really it. Oh, also, he can't even spot a shark. It must have been a shadow. He's out there on the water. And he's like, oh, what's that? Oh, must have been a shadow. Oh, Lenny Hendricks. And then even like he can't control the fishermen. He's not having much help. Hooper was doing better than he was. And he's like, these aren't my people. You see the cars, they're from Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey. But I do like when Brody takes the cigarette out of his mouth. And one of my favorite moments that makes me laugh every time is when Brody throws, I don't know, pennies, marbles, candy at the window, and Lenny Hendricks looks through and just waves, hi. That gets me every time. And yeah, that's. I just wanted to mention Mr. Lenny Hendricks. Now, I did take some other notes in this episode. One note I made is Brody should be so pissed at Larry Vaughn. Like after the Kittner boy was eaten, Brody should have gone apeshit on Larry Vaughn. I mean, look, I want to close the beaches. Larry Vaughn says no, and then they don't close the beaches. To me, Brody should have like punched Vaughn right in the face. But I am going to mention this. Alex Kittner was out way too far. Now, when you're looking at, there's a shot of Brody. I don't know if it's when he's talking to Harry or something, but you see the kids out there splashing away, and you see Alex way out there. I mean, that is, the tide didn't look like it was out that far. That was way too far out there. And the fact that first of all, it's not safe, and Mrs. Kittner wasn't even watching her son. Otherwise, she would have seen him get eaten. Instead, she's looking around like, where's my boy? Where is he? What's that Buddy Raff doing there? Has anyone seen my boy? Yeah. So I'm not sure Mrs. Kittner, not that she deserves any blame in this, letting her son go out there, but her son went out pretty far. And I guess you're not expecting a giant shark to come and eat your son, but I just noticed that he was really far out there. I was freaked out even looking at him. Another thing I wanted to mention, not one person in that little office meeting room, not one person, while they're so busy with Brody talking about closing the beaches, nobody noticed that an old fisherman came in and took a chalk and drew a shark eating a boy on the chalkboard. Nobody? No. Oh, what else? I wrote some other notes. I just wrote Ellen is a stone cold fox. For some reason, I wanted to say that. I think it's when she has her shirt tied and she's like, want to get drunk and fool around. She seems like such a loving wife. And I also like the way she laughs and reacts to Hooper. Just seems so genuine. She did like that's some of her greatest acting is around the table. To me, that's just my opinion. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Now look, by the time Jaws the Revenge come out, I don't know. She cuts her hair. And I have a bunch of other notes here, but I got to save stuff, my friends. I have a lot. I'm not even halfway there, okay? And I'm still living on a prayer. So take my hand. We'll make it. I swear. But I'll let you know when I'm halfway there. Well, that probably ruins the day that I'm halfway there, me actually singing a song. Anyway, the last thing I want to talk about is Ben Gardner's head. You know what? It gets me not every time. Like, I don't get scared every time because I'm looking at the screen. Sometimes I'm watching it on TV. Sometimes I'm a foot from my computer screen. And yet I know it's coming. I'm like, here it comes. And yet I still get jarred and not like scared, but there's still like some sort of like chill or something. And it's the music. It's obviously the music. And look, I haven't talked about the music really of Jaws much yet, but that's a coming. So that's a little teaser for another future episode. We got plenty of time, my friends, plenty of time. And yeah, maybe some of these episodes will just be this long. Too bad, you got to deal with it, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, friends, until tomorrow, from the beaches of Maine, the shark-strewn beaches of Maine, I want to thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for subscribing. As I said, I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Geek Mentality. The Facebook page is Fans Not Experts, and the website is fansnotexperts.com. Until tomorrow, my friends. Yeah, I got nothing else. I have to be honest with you. I am now gonna go watch the Bruins play some playoff hockey. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for listening. I hope I don't see a shark tomorrow, at least not close up. All right, here is my theme song. This is my podcast. I made it. Geek Mentality's what I named it. And I think you should listen and subscribe. 'Cause I'm kinda funny and awesome. I think that I'm worth your time, and I'm kinda handsome. My mom says, please listen and please subscribe. At least listen to this episode.
Fans Not Experts.